Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about a game called Farting Frenchies. And this is a nice, fun, family weight game. Let me show you what's inside. So the main part of the game is these Farting Frenchies. And you get these cute little dog cards. And there is a fart level, right there, stink level. This one's a number 4. And that tells you how many stinks you need, how many stink cards you need to play on that particular dog in order to claim him. So that's a stink level of 4. There's one of 3. Everybody starts with a level 3, so we all start on the same playing field. So how do you get to that stink level? Easy. You play stink cards. So like for this one, it's leftover stinky tofu. And you can actually tell all the stinky cards, all the ones that help your dog, have this black border around it. So you've got that. You've got a year's worth of homework. Now, if that doesn't stink, I don't know what does. You also have things like super sweaty gym socks. Now, I absolutely adore this artwork. Anyway, and so you've got those, and that's how you get your stink level. So if your stink level is a level 3, then you need to play a total of 3 of these stink cards. The problem is you've got your opponents, and they're trying to play good smelling cards, basically to deodorize that dog. Things like Eau de Lavender Dog Dew, or gooey campfire s'mores, things that smell good. And you can tell the good smelling ones by the white borders. So if you lay down a stink card on one of your dogs, an opponent can lay down a good smelling card that cancels that out. Now, I will say that it's not as easy as just laying down a good smelling card on top of a stinky card. Because if you see, there's a stinky card right there, right? You see it's got the blue background up here? Well, this good smelling one has a yellow background. So I couldn't play this on my opponent's one with a blue background. It's got to have the same background color. So if my opponent laid down this card, you know, the super smelly gym socks with the blue background, then I actually could counter it with Carnival Cotton Candy because it too has that same blue colored background. So that's the only way that I could cancel out their card. So you've got the good smelling cards, you got the stinky cards, you've got your dogs, right? Because the dogs, that's the most important part, you know? Once you get to that stink level, you know, whatever it's a level 3, a level 2, a level 5, when you get that number of black, you know, stink cards on your side, then you can claim that dog. But there are also action cards that you can play. Things like Toodaloo. It says Toodaloo to good smelling cards. So I can play this to get rid of that good smelling card that someone just played on mine. Also, if someone tries to play something on you and you don't like it, you can say, just say nose. Good. Now, if someone claims their dog, they've reached the limit. They've gotten to whatever that stink level is, and that's their dog. They get to keep that one. Then they get to draw another one from the dog deck. And the goal is to get as many completed dogs, as many completed points as possible. But you know what you can do? There's actually a dog napper. So you can use this dog napper card to take someone else's finished dog. Unless, of course, they play a Just Say Nose. You know, I had to do that one again, right? And of course, you got one of my favorite cards, which is the Fart Blaster, which actually allows you to lay down 2 cards. So the game ends when you reach the end card, okay? This is going to be shuffled somewhere into the second half of the cards. So it doesn't come out right away. It's going to be a little bit later in the game. But I'll tell you what, there's actually an action card to go against that. And that is the Old Dog's New Trick cards. So you can actually cancel the end if you have this card. So if you're not winning and the end comes up, you can play this. But if you are winning and the end comes up, then you might want to just hold on to this one and make sure that you don't give the other players a chance to catch up. And there you go. That's Farting Frenchies. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do.